Do y'all like Portals?
Yeah.
I do. The game's great.
All right.
Like guns.
Do you like guns?
I
Yep,
love guns.
love guns.
We're in
Did you
Texas,
like-
baby?
Did you like Halo?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, Splitgate. Splitgate is a game for you, everybody. We used to play a lot of Splitgate. The first game, we were digging it. We were playing all kinds of rounds of it, and community games, this, that, whatever. And then all of a sudden, they were like, hey, we're going dark, y'all. 1047 Games is like, we're shutting this game down. Actually, I think they still have it up, but it's like they're not going to update anymore. And they're like, we're going to go all in on Splitgate 2. So then they announced trailer. They're like, hey, we got Splitgate 2 coming out 2025. And I was like, damn, that's so far away. And the next thing you know, they're like, hey, there's an alpha you can sign up for. Just go to Steam and fill out the thing, and then you can get invited to it. And wouldn't you know it, I got an invite. And I played about 5 hours of this damn game. And let me tell you what, Splitgate 2 is back, baby.
Well, Splitgate is back.
Better than ever.
With
Splitgate is back, baby.
Fair
Yes. So Splitgate is back. This thing's really interesting. The style of this game is really crazy, but it's like, so what blew my mind when I first jumped into Splitgate 2 is this game doesn't come out until next year, but it already feels like a finished game. Like it's insane how like well optimized it was. I booted this thing up, maxed out the graphics, 125 frames per second minimum, like the whole entire time I was playing. I was like, shit.
Shit, girl.
It was crazy.
That ass.
That's right. So this is a 4v4 free-to-play shooter. Completely free to play. A couple of the big major changes in this game is that they've added this new faction system. So in the last game, you just had like your guns, that you had a bunch of different types of guns, and you had your portal system you used to portal around the map. They've actually, so before I go to the faction system, they've simplified the mechanics of the game. So previously, you would have two buttons to put out each portal. One button would put out one portal, the other one put out the other portal. Now you just press one button to put out all portals. And based on the proximity to, like, based on what you previously done, it knows which portal to put out where.
That's smart.
So you don't have to worry about pressing a bunch of different buttons. There's still a button to reset your portals, so you can always like block people from coming through it. You can still destroy somebody else's portal by putting a portal on their portal, and that's what destroys it. Portal. Yeah, instead of like throwing a grenade on it, you like put your portal on theirs, and it'll like reset theirs.
Oh, so they took away the grenade portal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Because now there's like a grenade item that's attached to your factions class that'll be different based on the type of faction that you choose. So that's the main like updates they've done to the portal mechanic system. But the big updates here is that there's a class system now, and they're called factions. And there's 3 different factions you can play from. There is Eros, there is Sabrask, and then there is Meridian. So think of Eros as like I'd say your kind of assault hero kind of character. Zabrask is like your tank, and then Meridian is kind of your scout kind of class type. So Meridian is really good. Meridian each one has a single class ability. The main one, Eros, has a class ability that makes it to where you run really fast and you can, I think, reload quickly and stuff like that. And then you have Zabrask can put it down a shield in front of him, like a stationary shield, like a tank. And then and you can shoot through it, but you can't get shot at. Okay. And then Meridian has an ability that lets you, within a certain radius, reveal enemies in your area to the whole team. So that's really cool. And then everybody also has a special class like grenade. So one of the grenades is like a dome shield thing that you lay down that whenever you or your team is inside of it, you shoot faster and do everything faster, but the enemy team slows down. Ooh. So it's like a push and pull kind of balance there. One has a smoke grenade, one is like an actual grenade. So there's different variations there. And then there's like guns that are specific to each faction. So each faction has like their own type of assault rifle, their own type of a marksman rifle, and their own type of shotgun, are the kind of the 3 main weapon types. But each one's slightly different based off of, like, for example, the heavy character, his assault rifle is very slow but powerful, whereas like the Arrows character has a much faster shooting assault rifle. And all these guns have attachments now. So the last game did not have attachments. Now you can put attachments on all of your weapons. You can put in 2 attachments per gun, and then, or actually 2 attachments for the main gun, 1 attachment for your pistol, and then you also have perks you can put on your character that enhances or like has a push and pull trade off for your abilities. So you could be like, okay, I want faster reload, but then I want my ultimate to charge faster, but then it may lower your melee attack or something like that. All these different things like that are perks you can do to build loadouts for your character. So you can have loadouts for attachments, you can have loadouts for just like the equipment, and then you can have loadouts for perks. So all of that can build out different loadouts based on the playstyle you want for what game type you're playing.
Do you think that's too much?
No, see, I thought that when I started playing it.
The first one was so simple.
Right.
It's like super simple. The only thing they added really was just portals. I mean, you get different guns. I don't mind having different attachments for guns, but the perk system, like,
it seems like a lot. It's really not that bad once you get into it, because you have 2 perks you can install, and you have 3 or 4 to choose from.
Okay.
And then that's for the entire class. So across the board, there's like 12 perks in the entire game. So it seemed like a lot at first, but once you kind of figure out like what
gameplay style you have,
there's really like probably 15 or 20 different loadouts you could possibly make.
Okay.
And then once you have those set, then you don't ever have to change anything out.
Okay.
They're just ready to go. So I built a assault rifle, a shotgun, and a marksman type of loadout that catered to those different ones. And then once those were set, then I was just good. And I just like pick which one I want. And I just go to town. So that was really nice. A couple of things that they've added in here. They've changed the game modes are different now. So it used to be like you just have like your standard game modes or your team deathmatch, your capture the flag, whatever. They've broken all of the game modes up into like a round-based system, to where instead of having team deathmatch where you have to get 50 kills, it's now team deathmatch where you have to get 15 kills, best 2 out of 3. So it's a round-based system in that way, where you can have some tug of war in the gameplay. So it's not like you're playing a whole entire match and you're literally like you have 15 kills and the enemy team has 45 and you're never going to catch up. It gives you an opportunity to kind of reset each
I see what
round.
you're saying.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Yeah, so it's always like 15 kills. So the one mode we're watching right now is like a capture the flag, capture the point, and you have to get 2 points captured before the other team does, and then that wins the round, and then you go best 2 out of 3 again to kind of win. And it's very fast and quick that way. But it's great. I mean, it feels really, really good. It's been really interesting this year with all the free betas and alphas of like shooter games that are like kind of different and kind of new and exciting,
This is alpha, right?
Yeah, this is alpha.
And for an alpha, it's fucking.
It looks so
good.
good. Brett was playing it during your bachelor's party.
Yeah.
Like, I was fucking amazed, and it's not coming out till what, 2025?
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised.
It's like it's ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like fucking. I'm excited.
I would bet it's going to be like early 2025, like January, February, I would imagine. Because there's not much really they have to do to this. I don't know how many maps they have. Like, I think in the alpha, I probably play like 3 or 4 maps, maybe. But they're all really nicely designed. They still have like the portal wall, so you have the little shiny areas where you can place your portals at, you know? One thing I did notice, though, was a little bit different. The other maps in Splitgate 1 were very much designed for a lot of like verticality and like leveraging, like you drop a portal down here and you drop into it and like fly yourself out. I feel like these maps are designed to be much more grounded.
Yeah,
And that there is less of that height variation to allow for you to do those big, huge jump leaps all over the place.
And some of those were crazy. People would be like, just flying around the map with the.
I noticed, I don't know if it's just a certain character or whatever. You can heal now?
You have a healing
stick?
Yeah, so I think that's one of the equipment types that you can get.
Stim shot.
But yeah, I think that's just tied to the arrow. So not everybody can heal themselves. Well, it does have like regenerative health. So if you don't get shot for a while,
has regen health.
But I think that's to like really quickly like heal yourself.
But it's
if
just
you're in
a
a
certain
battle.
class that can have that.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
the biggest,
man.
the biggest thing I'm seeing here is that when we originally played Splitgate, I don't remember if people were touting it as like, oh, it's kind of like Halo gameplay, back to the good old days where you played multiplayer. And it was like, it definitely feels like that. But watching this and seeing this gameplay, like I feel like they've come to their own. Like this does not feel like Halo
That's
anymore.
what I was going to say.
Yeah.
They have their own identity now.
It's really
it
true,
doesn't even
actually,
play like Halo at all. Like I feel like I'm playing a new shooter.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Still have the jetpack, all characters?
Yeah, well, funny story.
Oh.
I had no idea that I had the jetpack until I saw freaking Austin play it, and he starts using the jetpack immediately. I was like, I didn't know that. I forgot. Like, I was like, what the hell? So yes, but I didn't realize
the
that.
jetpack, dude.
However many hours I played, had no idea that there was a jetpack.
That's great.
So
God,
that
it looks
really
so
changed my
finished,
mind.
man. I
These
want to play
maps,
it.
I love these maps. Like it was already like very interesting to play the original Splitgate and having to throw the portals out everywhere. And now there just seems to be more places to put portals.
Yeah.
So and watching some of these people, man, they're flying through the map.
Yep.
I'm just like, whoa, dude, this is crazy.
It's really what I love so much about this game, because I've been playing. We've been playing a lot of different types of shooters, and like I love the finals because of the destruction and how that varies up the navigation of the world. This reminds me of the finals a little bit in that you use your environment to manipulate. Like it's not just a fixed map. Like the environment can change based on your portal placement and how you navigate around. Whereas a game like Call of Duty, it's like it's fixed. Like that's what you get. What you get. And I really appreciate that that aspect of it here, where it like varies that up quite a bit. And the thing that I didn't like as much about the finals, as of late, as people got better at it, is the time to kill so long in the finals. They did actually have a recent update where they reduced that quite a bit, so it's a lot easier to kill people in the finals now, which is awesome. But this game, like it feels right.
Yeah.
Like it feels really good killing people. Looks like good. You don't even have to aim down sights. You can just like hip fire this freaking thing and like take people out. But like it's smooth, it's polished. I'm excited to see if there's gonna be any esports that comes out of this game, because I think it's got a lot of potential for esports.
Yeah, it does.
Because like the maps are designed really nicely. The portal gameplay is just so like I love shooting through a portal.
Yeah.
And taking people out unexpectedly and everything. It's just so nice.
So, any negatives so far on this? Because you played a lot more than I guess both of us combined. Really.
It's not out yet. Yeah, I mean, like not really. I mean, there was the only. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, okay. So I don't love the design of like the cosmetics. I'm not like super in love with like how pink and purple everything is. Like I kind of wish they toned that down a tad. But it's an aesthetic, and it doesn't. It's not a deal breaker. The overall UI is like really good. It's easy to kind of learn and figure all that stuff out. But I think really the skins I don't love. No. And as a game that's likely going to have a lot of cosmetics, I hope they kind of up their game with that a little bit.
I think they will.
Yeah, but
because their cosmetics in the last one were interesting. It just felt like they looked dated and looked like fucking shitty.
Did they have a battle pass in the first one?
They did.
Did they?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
But I thought the cosmetics in the other one, I like the first time I downloaded the first one, I was just like, why are we playing this? This looks like shit. But then I started playing. I was like, oh man. Oh, I'm having a fucking blast.
Yeah, it was great.
These games are usually not my style of games that I would play, but this one, we would play this for hours, dude.
I'm also hoping that they have what they had in the first one, where we can build those custom games and have everybody jump in, because that was just really nice to have a game where we can like have
Get
8 people show
together.
up, and it's free to play, and we can all like play together and build a game. But even still, like, I mean, there's not really any. I'm just amazed at how freaking polished this game is.
Yeah,
like, where it is, like it's really setting the stage well for a great launch, which is rare, to see with a lot of these things. So
Yes.
Which Austin,
so
you
rare.
mentioned, and I think Brett mentioned it, that you guys don't like that they're making it into like a game.
I think that's just me.
Like it's a
I don't mind that at all.
I don't mind it.
Well, I just don't like how the past decade has been like, oh,
A game
here's
show.
a
Make it
multiplayer
into a
game.
game show.
This is like a game show type of like esports thing that we're doing is so cool. Like I miss with Halo, going back all the way to Halo. Like I like the multiplayer, and it was like grounded in the reality of the story that was being told, and it was like dark and gritty, and like I miss that.
Okay.
Like I just don't. I like this is like okay.
Yeah, I just wanted you to elaborate on that a little bit because I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna enjoy this game. I can already tell, but I just wish it was something a little different. But it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll just have to do.
I hope we can get
I'll get
Travis
over
them
it.
in this game.
He was bitching about it last time. I thought he played a lot with us last time.
Travis just bitches about everything.
Yes, he does. He's a grandpa. Right?
Yeah,
Grandpa.
yeah. But
Old man out in the woods.
yeah,
Get off my property.
if y'all go to splitgate.com, you can join there is a button still to join the alpha. I don't think it's live anymore. I think they shut it down last week. But I would at least go to the website and like just join the list or whatever to be up to date, because they will likely do more tests, I would imagine. There's also a MVP thing you can do. You can join. I don't know what that does for me, but I signed up for it, so I'm hoping I become MVP. We'll see. But
just put it out there for $30 to get early access. I'll pay it. I will pay it and get some cool cosmetics. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll pay $30 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I had
Play
so
it
much
right
fun with
now.
the first one. I'll pay $30. Like,
I'm telling you. That's what they did for that one Epic game that got canceled, Paragon. It's like, if you want early access, you can play now and you get like some extra stuff.
wait, was that the MOBA one?
Yeah.
no.
Dude, did you know that game's still live?
I know. They closed it down and I guess they brought it back.
I had no idea.
Dude, I
I
know.
saw somebody like put a video up of the other day. I was like, I thought that game was dead.
I think
Like,
they call it
killed
something else now too.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
crazy.
I remember that. I
all
wonder.
the-
I wonder if you still have all your stuff when you from the
I have no idea.
pre-launch, whatever.
Probably.
Anyway,
Anyway, but yeah, Splitgate 2, everybody. Be on the lookout for that. I think it's going to be a really solid shooter for us in 2025. So
Yeah. Look out
Get
on the stream.
hyped.
We'll be on it.